Hi Year 12s! Today, we're looking at the product rule. We use the product rule when we have two functions multiplied together. Don't be on the lookout for a multiplication sign, because there often won't be one. Instead, look for any instances of two different functions of x next to each other. The formula for the product rule is provided in the formula sheet. The derivative of uv is equal to u dv dx plus v du dx. When you're looking at the product rule, all you are doing is breaking a complicated function down into simpler functions that we learnt to differentiate in the first two videos on calculus. In this case, we are simply differentiating each half separately and then multiplying it by the undifferentiated other half before adding it all together. It will make more sense once we look at an example. So let's look at the 2014 Exam 1, Question 1a. Y equals x squared sine x. Find dy dx. We know how to use the product rule here because there are two separate functions. First is x squared, and the second is sine x, and they are being multiplied together. We call one of them u and the other one v. It doesn't matter how you label them because when you multiply, the order doesn't matter. Just as 2 times 5 and 5 times 2 are the same, x squared sine x is the same as sine x, x squared. In order to make this problem easier, we're going to define some terms. So here, we'll let u equal x squared and v equal sine x. It is important to define these terms in your working before you use them. For example, if you didn't spell out that u is equal to x squared, the examiner wouldn't know what u is or where it came from. Using our basic differentiation rules, we can work out that du dx equals 2x, and using differentiation rules for trig functions, we can work out that dv dx equals cos x. All we have to do now is substitute these values into our formula, giving us dy dx equals x squared times cos x plus sine x times 2x. Here, we see the differentiated v of cos x is multiplied by the undifferentiated u of x squared. That's then repeated in the reverse, with the differentiated u of 2x multiplied by the undifferentiated v of sine x. Finally, all the terms are added together. We can't simplify this any further, so we just clean it up, giving us dy dx equals x squared cos x plus 2x sine x. Whenever you have a trig function, always remember to use brackets. Catch you next time. Click here to go to the Engage wiki. Click here to go to the next video. Or, if you really want, you could just stare at this motivational poster.